Bitcoin's a psychological commodity, right? Its value is just based on what you and I think it's worth, like literally in our brains, right? You can tell me the proof of work, but that just supports the psychological argument. We have more confidence in it because of those things, but it's still psychological. It means nothing that proof of work is the foundation in a material sense. It just gives us confidence to know the system works because it's a security feature, right? So that allows us to have a psychological belief in what we're seeing and therefore valuing it to the way we value it, to the extent that we value it. The dollar is a psychological commodity as well. And like all psychological commodities, there's a kind of engine to it, right? It's got to perpetuate forward. It's a type of psychological engine. And that's what a healthy economy looks like. People making deals, securing commercial relationships, making money plus, right? That's how it's supposed to work. Net benefit, right? Not zero sum. That's what we're looking for. So the way I see it going in the future is simply this, that oil psychologically needs a reference. The reference is Bitcoin. The price of oil is Bitcoin and is measured in Bitcoin. It will be measured in Bitcoin. The US dollar will not be good for it. The foreign currencies will not be good for it. Once energy is priced and energy markets are priced in Bitcoin, the game is actually over. We've won, right? Because from then on, Bitcoin acts like Celsius in the metric system. It's just a measuring stick for everything. It is literally how you think about money and how you think about the economy. That's the way forward. The way forward is getting the richest and corrupting them with what we know will corrupt them, greed and the normal human things that Satoshi expects of us, right? Or expected of us. So once you start seeing that the big commodity players will really run the world, they really run the world. Whatever is going on in Ukraine is mostly about oil. So once you see that, once you understand that the energy companies don't even have to measure just oil in Bitcoin anymore, Bitcoin is actually a great finance vehicle for nuclear reactors. You're going to see all of energy go onto a Bitcoin standard first. And this is where the communists and the economists get it wrong, right? They think energy is just like another input, right? It's like we made ball bearings and oil, right? No. The economy is energy. That's the economy. How do you express it? Joules is not that good, right? You can't really measure an economy in joules necessarily. Measuring it in money is better because it's a type of barter, or it gets out of the barter system. It's a political reference, a neutral reference. That's where you want to see money, right? And so by having oil simply measured in Bitcoin, expressed in terms of Bitcoin, will create such a destabilizing situation for nation states that I don't think China makes it through this, right? I just can't imagine. I think China isn't due for another revolution. And I think they're going to do great. I'm very bullish on China, and a changed governance system. But I'll be honest, look, the truth is over in China right now. Their CBDC is working. Their social credit is working. It's working. All right. The people are not spitting on the ground everywhere. Things have changed over there. Really, they've changed. And people have been manipulated by this. I can see it coming here. I really can. I think we are going to still use this stuff. I think all the sludge people, all the people that can't understand what's happening are going to... I'm the only Bitcoiner that's saying we need UBI and we need CBDCs. I'm the only one. Now, it's not for us, right? What are we going to do with the sludge people? What are we going to do with the journalists at the CTV and the Globe and Mail? Can't kill them, right? I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to be in and I don't want them suffering either. What are we going to do with them, right? They're not going to fix their brains. That's finished. That's over, right? But we can definitely give them a thing where if they some kind of incentive trap, right? If they work extra hard, their vacation goes down, right? If they work extra hard with their UBI and their CBDC, they can get the bigger cockroaches cooked in seed oils, right? So we're going to create this kind of an incentive structure for them around CBDCs. And let's see, right? Don't want to kill them, though. Can't kill them, right?
There's to sort of like put a bow on the idea of pricing energy in Bitcoin, which I do think makes a ton of sense for the listeners. Is this an interesting idea that, so the counter, if somebody listening might wonder, why would anyone do this? The energy is this weird thing where energy producers produce something of genuine value and then have to then turn around and trade it for something that's printed out of thin air. And it's that thing that is the part that doesn't make sense for the producers of energy.